Alright, now we are live. How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another live reaction to One Piece 1162. I had some technical issues, but we got it going. We got it fixed. How we doing today, guys? This is why we always double check. Just to be safe. Always double check. Just to be safe. Hope people out there are doing well. Hope people out there are staying safe, staying warm. It is kind of crazy right now. It's a little crazy right now. It's a little cold right now. I am very fortunate to not be in one of the northern United States. I am very fortunate to live in South Florida. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh my god, it's like frozen. No, bro, it's like 40 degrees. I'm fine. Alright? But for y'all out there, please, stay warm. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful out there. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, guys. If you are, help support the stream. Like the video. Share the video. All that good stuff. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Looks like the YouTube is good, and the Twitch is also good. Had a bit of a tech issue there for a second, but we're back up, baby. We're back up, baby. Oh, Blood, what's good, Blood? Yo, bro, been meaning to ask you. I know you're a die-hard Gintama fan from the old. Absolutely, bro. Remember you reading the manga back when it was coming out. I'm watching the anime right now around episode 268. What's your favorite Gintama arc? My favorite Gintama arc is... I don't know if you're up to it in 268. It's called the Shogun Assassination arc. Yeah. That is my favorite arc in Gintama. It is phenomenal, incredible, worldly, outstanding. There's also Yoshiwara in Flames, which I believe they're making a remake for now that you mention it. Mention Gintama. They're making an updated animated movie on it. I saw the original. I mean, I don't think a movie was needed for Yoshiwara in Flames, but I'm not complaining. This is Gintama, baby. This is Gintama, baby. Personally, I know this might be maybe just my own personal bias because I hate the Patriots, but I don't believe they're an actual Super Bowl team. I think they got lucky because, you know, they played an injured quarterback's team, and they won, scoring only 10 points. So I am more inclined to say Seattle is primed to win. I'm even, like, it might even be double-digit win. That's literally, legitimately what I'm seeing right now. I don't know, Mike. That's just how I'm feeling, bro. That's how I'm feeling. I know that might be slanderous. I'm a Jets fan. I can't like the Patriots, dude. I can't like it. I never will. Never will. So that's my guess. I'm not really locked in on the sports, on the NFL season this year. So to be fair, I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. But that's just my my personal opinion. But yeah. Yes, sir. Hit that like. TJ knows what's up. What's your favorite Gintama art? Or is that apart from Gintoki's clearly the greatest shonen? My second favorite character? I mean, it's... It's... Is it really stereotypical if I say Hijikata because he's voiced by Zoro? Is it really stereotypical if I say Hijikata? Is it really stereotypical if I say him? But it might be. It might just be, bro. Suga's great. You know, I mean, there's a lot of great characters, man. A lot of great characters. That's the beauty of Gintama, is it has a very impressive cast of characters that you can love. So many good characters. So many great female characters, by the way. But yeah. We're going to get started in just a few minutes here, guys. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video, share the stream. We're going to be starting our reaction very soon. I have to go to work right after this. I'm covering to have to work tonight, so can't stay on too much longer after the stream ends, or after the reaction ends. But yeah, just wanted to let you know ahead of time. So if you have questions, get them in. Well, right after the reaction ends, so we can get started. Not too much earlier or later than that. All right. In fact, let's just get started with the reaction now. That way, maybe I have a little bit more time towards the end. Sorry, I just saw your comment, Phoenix. Goddamn. I mean, I think it's safe to say that any sort of atrocity that could be committed has been committed by a celestial dragon. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Oda has made the celestial dragons as they are. And I don't think it's crazy to compare allegory to the real world when we discuss celestial dragons and what it means to have power, money, influence, and feel like you're essentially gods above normal people, and what that could do to people's egos and to people's sense of morality and decency. I think it's very clear that Oda took real life inspiration for the celestial dragons. You don't have to think in a fantasy aspect to imagine the cruelty that humanity can put on each other if just given a little bit of influence and power over one another. It's very historically, reliable that horrible and terrible things will happen. It's consistent. But anyway, off that really touchy subject, let's go ahead and start the stream. All right, One Piece, chapter 1172. Let's do it, baby. We got, oh, my boy Bon Clay. Okay, my way. Chapter 1172, the Elbaf I admire. Okay, my way. Okay, my way. Okay, my way. Bon Clay, cover request by Pizza Maru. Some swans rummaging through Bon Clay's cosmetics and putting on makeup. The lift ascends to the realm, or to the sun realm. Here we go. There are 3 foes up there. The objective is clear. They plan to abduct 10 children from Elbaf and to take them to the Holy Land. The children will serve as living shields, leveraged to turn the warriors of Elbaf into battle thralls. 3 humans did all this. To think that not even the giant warrior pirates or Yasan could stop them. Sorry, I have no excuse. They may be kids, but they're still giants, right? How can 3 people our size move them? One of the 3 is a woman with a strange arrow ability. The children are unable to resist her. They just keep marching towards the West Village Harbor. It's all over if they reach a ship and escape to sea. It'll all come down to that. Why can't we just take back the kids? One of the 3 is a man named Summers. I know a bit about him. He became a briar man after eating the thorn fruit. He can freely manipulate vines with sharp thorns. The vines can become transparent, and he's wrapped them around the children. So he can't grab them. That's so cruel. Indeed. They're as tough as iron. If we clumsily try to get the kids to break their line formation, they'll turn into pincushions. And on top of that, the last one seems to have the power to make nightmares come true. The things the kids find scary have come to life to prevent their escape. The kids may appear to just be waddling around in broad daylight, but it seems impossible for anyone to stop them. The intruders have set up some sort of twisted game with their 3 abilities. We'll save those kids no matter what. Seems like the quickest solution is to target the 3 ability users. Even if they're as immortal as they claim, there should be a way to take them down. Alright, here we go. We could try trapping them or crushing them or maybe even eating them. Haha, sounds promising. Let's do this. That is a good point. Would they just be regenerating inside of a giant if they get eaten? That's kind of crazy. That's a Durgan. That's a big old Durgan. This is beyond anything I imagined. There are no limits to the nightmare monsters. Look at that. Is that the Great Eric? Yeah, Killingham's a problem, bro. This man... he might be... outside of Emu, obviously. He is... Issue number 1. Issue number 1. Dory and Bragi were aborted earlier, leading the charge with the crew, but they were shot down by those monsters. Is that you, Haruden? Kashi-san, I'm glad you're okay. Oh no, not Kashi. Where's Oimo? I was in the realm of the dead. Tell me what's going on. You won't believe this, but listen closely. Dory and Bragi are trying to kill Elder Jarul. They were all like crazy. Please, you've got to stop them. Kashi-san, how about the children? Ripley and the others went after them, but we have no word on their status. The kids may have already reached the harbor by now. Hey, Roto, listen, huh? Bjorn was taken. This is bad. My little brother's one of the hostages? Roto. What the fuck you gonna do, Roto? I appreciate the gumption, but take it easy, bro. You ain't gonna do shit. I'll join you. Me too. Hey, Kashi, which way was the school? Nami-san and the rest should be close. Can you see the fire? It's coming from both the school and the library. Why is it on fire? Anyway, you said Dory and Bragi have gone crazy? That's right. Please hurry. Elder Jarul's in trouble. We get the Oda map! Oh, the Oda map! We haven't got one of those in a bit, dude, since Wano. Oh no, we got in not Elbaf, in I was gonna say in Egghead. In Egghead we got it, yeah. In Egghead we got it. For sure. We got it one of these maps in Egghead. Right? I could be wrong. Anyway. Got Saul's here, okay. Branch number 8. Jarul's here. So just a western march to death. Okay, I see. Walrus School and Owl Library. Near the library of the Straw Hats. The library is burning down. We need to get rid of these arrows before the kids carry it off. I don't doubt Chopper will be back anytime soon, and Brook's gone off so... Brook? My boy Brook! Okay, Brook! I know, bro. He's gonna try to talk no Jutsu Gunko, man. He's gonna try to talk no Jutsu Gunko. We know it. We know it, baby. We fucking know it. We know what he's about. We know what he's gonna do. He must be up to something. I will say, Jinbei, you're fucking slacking, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta... I cannot believe Jinbei... Look, I've been saying this for a very long time, guys. Anybody who's followed my streams knows the Straw Hat tax. The Straw Hat tax is a heavy one. What is the Straw Hat tax? You may be asking, and let me tell you. No matter how incredibly overpowered or insane your potential is pre-joining the Straw Hats, the moment you join the Straw Hats, you immediately lose like 70% of your power. There's only a few people that have been immune to that tax, like Zoro and Sanji, right? But the tax, it comes for almost everybody, dude. It comes for everybody. Like, Jinbei standing up to Yonko, punching Big Mom in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Taking blows from Akainu, stopping Akainu for a second. And this man can't get out of a couple of binds and restraints, bro. This is the same Jinbei, bro. Same man. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. It hurts. I'm sorry, Jinbei. I don't mean to slander you like this, but you've earned this. You've earned this. Master Tori, Master Bragi, I can't stand seeing you like this. Kill Jarul. Please stop, captains. Open your eyes. The Domi Reverse possessed giant pirates en route. Wait. The Domi Reverse possessed giant pirates en route West Village. Child rescue team. Hang in there, kids. That's Oimo, okay. Oimo's cool, okay. Hostage group. We're heading to the harbor, aren't we? If we get here. No whining. We're Elbaf. We're warriors of Elbaf. But we're not warriors. Yeah, they're not. West Village. If you want to run, run. We have no choice, Elder Jarul. Captain Dory and Bragi won't listen to us anymore. I won't retreat. There's still something I've got to tell Elbaf. So you gonna tell them about Loki? Oh, should tell them about my boy Loki! We're getting a fucking Vegapunk broadcast before he dies. Getcha. Listen, people of Elbaf, I will tell you everything before I die. Elder Jarul. Our late dear king, Harold, always believed in Elbaf coming together with the rest of the world. And that led to his attempt to join the world government. But his efforts were shunned and betrayed. 14 years ago, on that fateful day, Elder Jarul, I saw it all with my very own eyes. Harold and all of those soldiers were killed by the act of a demon. Harold struggled to his last breath to keep Elbaf falling into the demon's hands. Wait, so Loki didn't kill our king? I held my tongue, fearing that our people would rise up in revenge, leading us into an untimely war our king never wanted. Loki took the people's anger upon himself. Let's go! Tell him about my goat! Let's fucking go, baby! Let's go! It's alright, sorry. I'm happy my boy's getting the recognition he deserves. Anyway, I held my tongue, fearing that our people would uprise revenge. Loki took the people's anger upon himself when he sailed out to sea. He may have always been boorish, but he is innocent. What? That's the gist, but it's not quite how I'd put it. Don't get carried away, Jarul. He's almost like, yeah, he's kind of a dick. That's funny. Now, today, three new demons have appeared to subjugate our nation. Look at fucking killing him, dude. Yo, it's so fucking swaggy. They all look sick as hell. They all look so sick, dude. They look so sick. I had hoped this matter was behind us, but we are once more in need of great power. Seems this job's over. I guess I'll go back to sleep. I'm speaking to you now, demons. You can take our culture and history, but let our little ones go. If you think this act will crush our spirit, you've made a great mistake. We will not show you the same patience Harold did. You speak of subjecting us and picture our people to be your slaves. Who the hell do you bastards think you're dealing with? You let them know. You let them know, baby. Forgive me, little ones. Cover your ears if you can. Well said, Elder Jarul. The Elbaf I admire would never bend the knee. You let them know. If the Harley prophecies. If the Harley prophecies? Are they, is that the what? The Harley? Is that the mural he's talking about? If the Harley prophecies are true, The world is bound to face a great divide one day. So be it. From this day forward, all Elbaf will stand against the world government. Do you really think some thorns, illusions, and this little reversey game would be enough to make us bow? I like this geezer. Yes, sir. You tell him, Zoro. I bet you do. 300 years ago, he was known as the strongest being to ever hail from these waters. Okay, Jarul. Okay. Okay. We will never submit to your dominion. What do you say, proud warriors of Elbaf? Well said, Elder Jarul. Yeah, the Elbaf I know and love is back. We get it already, Usopp. Focus on getting rid of these damn arrows. Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. Hype. We will protect the peace Harold dreamed of. Like I said that with a little more bass in my voice. We will protect the peace Harold dreamed of. Yeah. We're finally here. They said if we get caught up between them, it's over. Oh! 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 Don't worry. I have a plan. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Just don't worry about it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Okay. What's Zoro's plan? Zoro with a plan is a terrifying concept. What is his plan? I mean, his plans usually just revolve around cutting motherfuckers up. I mean, he's pulling out the sword. He must be a sword-related plan. What's the plan? What's the plan? What is the plan? I've got no idea off the top of my head what the plan could possibly be. Is he going to try to get Dory and Broggy back somehow? Or is he just going to disable them or break their weapons or something? Zoro's plan is going to be some BS, not going to lie. The only time I remember Zoro having a plan was in Enies Lobby when they was riding on the bullet train and he cut down the gates and then said that my plan is to leave it to luck. That's the last time I remember Zoro having any sort of plans. And that was a plan that worked out, but it was not exactly the best plan. So I wouldn't even know where to start with this. You know, legitimately, no idea. No fucking idea. It is gonna be some bullshit. Like we all know it. We all know it. He had a plan in Dressrosa? Maybe I'm just blanking. I don't remember him having a plan in Dressrosa. What did he do in Dressrosa with it? Like, I know what he did in Dressrosa. What plan? They finally gonna finish the docking? Oh, I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah. The King Punch. But he's basically like, hey, when I kill this motherfucker, the debris is gonna fall. You punch. Less of a plan, more of like, hey, just do this for me because I know what's gonna happen. But I'll you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Everyone always talking about Sanji's plans. Sanji does this, Sanji does that. Yeah, he's got some plans. I'll give it to you. He's got some plans. But now we got plans. Now we got plans, baby. Now we got fucking plans, baby. Oh, Shadow, you're back. Bro, I literally answered your questions at the start of the stream. So refer back to the start of the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know if docking is going to be the key. But we've seen, like, let me just show this chapter. We saw the three threats: Summers, Gunko, and Killingham. Based on how he was portrayed, Summers is the weakest of the three, in my opinion. It's Summers, then Killingham, then Gunko, is my guess, in terms of strength. Yeah, all are strong, but I mean, this has to be setting up. This has to be setting up Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy, and I guess Loki too. So Sanji against Summers, Zoro against Killingham because he's got a weapon. It's kind of like a sword, but not really. And then Loki and Luffy versus Gunko / Emu. But then how does Brook apply? Because Brook, he's off doing something, and we know that Brook is probably Gunko's father, or at the very least, like, somehow very closely connected. I'm guessing father, right? I don't know what's going on with the Giannis stuff, man. My guess is the Knicks are not getting Giannis. Unless maybe this offseason, if we really are, if he doesn't get traded at the trade deadline, we'll trade. Someone will trade for him in the offseason, and we have a better chance in the offseason. So I don't think today we're going to get Giannis. Don't see it happening. More than likely, we'll get off of Yabusele's contract, and we're going to get a bench piece like a Yvonne Misi or an Jose Alvarado, or a combination of both. That's the only thing I'm expecting today, is a small kind of rotational addition. I don't see Cat moving. I mean, I don't see Mikhail moving. The only way we'd trade Mikhail is if we're getting Giannis. So if you guys see Mikhail Bridges getting traded, that means the Knicks are getting Giannis. If he's not getting traded, then we're not getting Giannis. Because we would need to move him along to like the Trailblazers or a third team in order to get the salaries and the compensation needed to go back to Milwaukee to get Giannis. So, oh, absolutely, like, yeah, dude. I was talking earlier about Gintama. Gintama is one of my favorite shows ever. I love Gintama. I've read and watched all of it. Yeah. 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 I don't know what part you're you're on in Gintama as far as, like, I don't remember the episodes in which they associate with, but my favorite arc was the Shogun arc, Shogun Assassination. Phenomenal arc. I also, in terms of like comedy, I really love the popularity poll arc. That was fucking awesome. Imagine an episode in just imagine this, guys, an episode in One Piece where it's a clear, like, filler episode. It's not canon. It's just the characters breaking the fourth wall, in which they all argue over their popularity poll. Like, you know how, like, authors do popularity polls for their characters? And in the show, the characters are arguing and having, like, this big bicker over their placements in the popularity poll, and the entire arc is revolved around that. And they're commenting, "Oh, you're only popular because of this," and then, like, "Oh yeah, I'm only this low on the list because I play the straight man, and the straight man is important." And it's like, oh, it's an incredible concept for an arc, insanely amazing, and it's so fucking funny. I will always show love for Kingdom. That never dies. You need only ask. I love Kingdom, man. I get friends in the Kingdom. I got friends to watch the Kingdom movies. So, like, look, my love for Kingdom has never ended. I am a little behind because I like reading in bulk with Kingdom. It's better than reading chapter to chapter, in my opinion. So, the last thing I remember in where I was caught up was, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. Well, let's just say Toe led the the charge along with Shin in conquering a place, and they succeeded. And I was basically stopped reading after they succeeded, and they were figuring some things out in order to like deal with the life after the conquering. That's where I caught up. I won't say much more as avoid spoilers. But yeah, that's where I'm caught up. So yeah. But I love Kingdom is fantastic, man. I love Kingdom very much. Conky's still one of my favorite characters of all time, and will never. I don't think anything's ever taking him out of my top lists. I love Conky to death. Mobu, oh, Mobu. Ah! And speaking on incredible arcs, I know I'm pretty far behind. Like I said, I like to binge read. In terms of arcs, legitimately speaking, guys, like just looking at like shonen arcs or like arcs that in shonen manga for the most part, I don't even seinen manga. I don't think there's an arc better than the Coalition arc for me. That kept me on the edge of my seat. That kept me screaming at my screen, hyped up to no end. You know, fucking losing my mind more than the Coalition arc. I think it's the best arc shonen's ever produced, and probably any manga's ever produced. It's that good. It's that good of an arc. Yeah. Phenomenal. But yeah, going back to One Piece, you should probably talk One Piece. It was a solid chapter. Like, not a whole lot happened this chapter, to be fair. It seemed like it was more kind of just setting things up. So I'm not going to say, oh, it was a great chapter. It really wasn't super great. It was just fine. It was okay. It's serviceable. But clearly, what like next chapter and the chapters to come are going to be the ones. So, yeah. You wonder why people sleep on Kingdom? It's just the anime isn't good. At least the first couple of seasons are not good. So it like legitimately, if Kingdom got, you know, because I'm pretty sure Kingdom and Attack on Titan released around the same time. I could be wrong about that, but there was a similar time frame. If Kingdom got the animation quality and the love and the studio that Attack on Titan got, I think it would be just as popular. Legitimately. I mean, the manga is top-selling manga every single year. It's top 5, at worst top 10 every single year. It's insanely popular manga-wise. The only difference is the anime really shit the bed in the first few seasons with the horrible CGI and set it back. If it got really quality like Mappa animation, or you know what I'm saying, like just sleek and like that's what sets it back, bro. It's the only thing. It's that fucking anime, dude. But hey, I got the manga. I don't need the anime. I got the manga, bro. So I'm good. I'm set, bro. But yeah. As I said, I do have work, so I'm gonna have to leave in just a little bit here. So get a couple more questions, thoughts in now, and then we're gonna wrap up. By the way, I want to ask the chat because I haven't been paying attention. Has there been any update at all about the new One Piece anime? The new, I haven't heard shit about it. It feels like it's been a long time and we haven't gotten any updates about the One Piece anime. The new one that's coming out. Because I've been telling some people, some friends of mine, like, you know what? You don't have to watch One Piece. Wait for this thing to come out and you watch it from there. Because I have friends and family that got into One Piece because of me, because of the live action. I got them in live action. And they're like, oh, should we continue? I'm like, normally I'd say yes with the anime or the manga. But right around the corner is this Netflix show that's coming out that's going to be starting from episode 1. You should wait for that and watch it like that with a great animation. And it hasn't happened yet. Not even an announcement date. What's going on? What is going on with that, man? In fact, let me look this shit up, bro. It's called The One Piece, right? Okay. There's a Reddit post from a week ago. Is there still no news on the One Piece remake by Wit Studio? I heard it will release some... I'm looking for actual information. One motherfucker said, I heard it will release sometime between Elder Scrolls 6 and the Winds of Winter. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm trying to get real answers. Motherfucker says some shit like this. People are making GTA 6 jokes. Oda mentioned in his Jump Fest 2026 message that it's well in progress or progressing steadily, depending on the translation, and made for a global audience. What the fuck does that even mean? Alright, well, I mean, I guess we rather them take their time and get it right than to rush it and for it to go badly. So, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the live action is a great introductory point for people who have no interest in anime. Legitimately, a couple Christmases ago, I showed my family, like, we were sitting down, we like to sit down and watch movies and TV shows, you know, during the holidays. And I showed them my brother, my sister, my mom, my grandma, all the One Piece live action. My dad too. And they all were like, "Oh, this is really good. I like this. It's really fun. I like, it was a really unique show. I've never seen anything like this." And they were really interested in it. Like, is the season 2 out yet? I'm like, not yet. It's gonna come out, and we can watch it again. And they were asking questions. My brother in particular, he's like, my brother's a lot older than me. He's like 10 years older than me. He's in his 40s. He's like, "Yo, what's the show about? Huh? Okay." Tell me about it. And he's like, I basically asked me to give me a rundown about One Piece in general, and I gave him the rundown. And so he was asking questions about how to consume the media, and I told him, live action is good. Anime might be a little bit of a culture shock to you because he's not an anime guy at all. So, but try this new one when it comes out. It's really nice animation, really good. But it hasn't come out. Live action is great though. I really do like it. I know there's a split on it. There's some people who are like, I'm meh on it. I don't really think it's that great. And then there's people that sing its praises. I don't think there's anyone that thinks it's terrible. I can't see how you think that live action One Piece is terrible. It definitely has a good foundation. And even the biggest haters can't say it's terrible, unless you're just completely hating for the sake of hating. So for me, it was like a 7.5, 8 out of 10, with some episodes being 10s out of 10 for me. So that's just my opinion. Yo, what's going on? The man who jumps got a master plan, and I bet Zoro got a master plan, and I bet he must be using his thinking cap like Law does this time around. I'm sure Luffy and Loki are going to come crashing in a few days later. Yes. That is to be sure. I don't know if Zoro's thinking too much. He kind of thinks very simply, but we'll see. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's my boy, okay? He gets the benefit of the doubt. But, alright guys, I'm going to end the stream there. I'm losing my voice doing the Jarul gruff voice. I kind of screwed myself over. I've worked a bit. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the man who jumps for popping in last second. Glad you caught the end of the stream. If you are watching the end of the stream and want to see the beginning, the video will upload very soon. You can check it out from the beginning and support the stream by uploading comments whenever the stream does upload itself. So, yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you all. Like the video if you